Hey everybody, we're back with Fallout 76. I just want to say something. We're leveling the Death Knight, but I don't know. I kind of want to take a little break from Fallout 76. Mainly, it has to deal with that inventory hack that's going to be going around. Um, I know I'm on Xbox, on Xbox, and it's probably not going to be on Xbox, but you never know. I have. It's not impossible to hack your Xbox. It's just not very easy to do it, compared to hacking on PC. But that inventory hack, that just being able to take someone's entire inventory, um, that's pretty bad. I hope that, I mean, I know they're going to release it over the holiday break because, Bethesda employees are not going to be working. They have holiday breaks just like everybody else. They get days off. It's a job. It's not they're working. They're not there 24/7, constantly working. Um, yeah. I mean, there was I remember there was actually some kind of hack going around like that at the start of the game back in like December. It was somebody would come up to you and trade and they could take all your items from trading. I remember that was like back in December, maybe January. People said it was fake. I don't think it was fake. I just think it was like maybe one person maybe found it out and then maybe he quit Fallout 76 and now another person has found out how to do it, but he like expanded on it because now they don't even need to trade with you. Like people said, oh yeah, they have to trade with you. Don't accept trades. But no, it's actually like you could just be in the vicinity of them and they can just take your stuff from anyone. Which it has something to do with like pickpocketing code. Because if you don't know, like a lot of Bethesda's code from like old games just gets kind of transferred over. Like you can go into Fallout 4 right now, open up the console commands, go up to an NPC and hit set race Nord, and it will work. Like it won't actually change it, but the game recognizes that's still a code in the engine. And I have a brisk. So yeah, what we're doing today, I've been doing the Order of Mysteries quest on this character. We need to get a hallucinogen gas grenade, and those should be. I think there's one in the bottom of this place, but I don't remember how to get to it. Yeah, I know this is a melee character, but this. See, ruptured. Yeah, these are all ruptured. See, ruptured. There's one. I think there's like, yeah, in the basement of this place there's one. Why does concentrated fire always go for the leg? Yeah, this is voice set, and it's wearing the set. Probably gonna be wearing this until I get, level 50, because all the armor keeps breaking, and that's one of the other reasons I did a power armor build, because I don't want to deal with armor. I know it's gonna be a melee build, two-handed melee build. It's like, oh, you can get much more damage out of a, you know, non-power armor melee build, with I think it's unyielding armor and stuff. But that's not the point. All of my builds are to reduce farming as much as possible. Oh, except maybe the medic's explosive. I gave up on that one. Now, medic's builds are so useless in this one, even in a team, because you can carry infinite amount. Well, not infinite, but since each person can carry so many stim packs, like it barely even matters. But they really need to expand on all the like all the different perks and like perk style. Like I think I mentioned this before. I probably mentioned it a lot. I kind of just ramble on in all my videos about Fallout 76. But they need to expand upon each and every playstyle instead of just going for damage. Because right now being anything but a damage build is kind of useless. Yeah, I've seen people make trader builds where they just gather items and trade. But you know, I exited that off, and it put me on it twice now. It's like, I'm not fixing this place. It takes too long and the rewards are too few to fix this place. It'd be cool if fixing this place was really worth it, you know? But it's not. I mean, this is kind of one of the few low-level... I mean, the nuclear power plants are cool, like, that they're in the game and how you can fix them. I'm not sure. What happens when you fix them? Does the, but I feel like they could expand upon these a lot more. Why does it go for the leg? I don't understand concentrated fire sometimes. Like, I'd like it to go for the chest or head always. Voice of Set is a great pistol to get. It's actually one of the few uniques in the game. What I mean by unique is that it's actually unique. It actually has, like, effects that, like, no other gun has. I know it says additional electric damage versus robots. No other gun does electric damage. I mean, yeah, it's only the robots, so you're not going to be seeing this a lot, but... But still, you know? See, this kind of gun, this unique gun that has a unique effect that no other gun has is what I want to see, and I've mentioned that before. Now there's a key for the downstairs somewhere. Oh, there's a key. There it is, the hazmat storage key. That's the one you need. To get into the, downstairs. Well, there's stuff in the downstairs. Protectron control. Oh, we're just gonna put these Protectrons on. I think there's a couple Protectron terminals. Deactivate. Go. If it wasn't really laggy. Oh, yeah. Can I get out of the computer? There we go. Now, sometimes the Protectrons will attack you, so you don't want to be near them. I mean, yeah, you could just kill them, but if the point is to, hey, if the point's to fight the Scorched for you, it's kind of useless to activate them. You know what I mean? There's the office, then I think it's this way. I have no Stimpaks, that's always good. And I said to the one person who's been very friendly to me on here that I didn't need Stimpaks when he had a whole bunch. Ah. Eat the carrot, eat the dog food. Drink the cranberry moonshine. Get rid of those guys. Eat the mood fruit. Take the Nuka-Cola. Ow. Get rid of that. There's so many Scorched in here. Out of here. Man, Ghoulish would be so useful in here. Ghoulish is an amazing perk that nobody uses. Like, it heals you. It is a perk that just heals you. Why does no one use it? I use it. It's amazing. Guess because you can carry so many Stimpaks, or people have builds that do so much damage that they never actually need to heal because, yeah. They just kill everything instantly. I don't know. Like, I know I complained about bloody builds. I complain about all builds. I complain about the game in general. But, like, the problem I have with bloody builds is that they kind of make a lot of the content kind of worthless, in my opinion. You know? Like, people can solo the Scorched Beast Queen. Like, it's like she's nothing. And to me, that, like, looking at it from an MMO perspective rather than a single-player game perspective, single-player game, yeah, that makes sense. But this game, it's an MMO. People don't like to call it an MMO because they don't have, the hundreds of people on a server, but overall, the gameplay is a survival MMO thing, right? I don't even know where I'm going. I know I have to go to the basement. God dang. I always get lost in this place. Is it through the pipe? But yeah, like, I think in the future, right? They really need to bring the builds, or at least some type of... They need to bring them more in line. Like, they need to say, like, okay, this is the max damage that we want, because this is how we want the content to play out within, groups of players. Oh, I guess you committed suicide. I guess that's the, there's multiple types of people coming from, they all expect different things from this game. A lot of people want it to, they want to be able to play single play. They want to play everything in this game. They want to be able to solo. They never want to have to interact with other people. And, I get that. But there are people like me. I want this game to have, like, lots of, group content. Hello there. Go away. Oh. Oh, I missed. I hear a Christmas one. He's upstairs. Which way is the room I'm looking for? Ah, here it is. Yep. There we go. Power armor with a T-51 helmet. I think I have more T-51 parts in the, in my, thing. And this is where you get the hallucinogen. Ah! It's gone! What? Someone took it. Ruptured. Ruptured. Okay, no, there's one. Okay, good. But there's usually one right here. Man, that's a story. You come through all the way here and you find out someone took what you were looking for. And now we are going to go back to my camp. We're gonna go get the other T-51 parts. Yeah, I guess we could actually start the power armor build, like actually being in power armor. Should probably get more fusion cores. Brisk. I love Brisk. I don't know, I've always liked Brisk. It's just, like, I always like those teas. I like all types of tea, like artificial tea like that. I like, tea with that you get from all the different kinds of leaves, because they're kind of like potions in a way if you think about it.
This year, please
Something weird about this is that enemies spawn in your base. At least this spot. Like, I thought this... Oh, those are T-60 parts. Well, I'm just gonna take everything out of there. Left arm, left leg, torso. I can't use the T-60 yet.
left, bumping up shortly. So, if you fancy a nice cuppa, the more the merrier.
Why am...
This you will not be accepting request to stay
Get out of here.
for the inconvenience.
Wow, this guy's terrible in VATS. Alright, where is my two-handed weapon? Oh, it's Super Sledge better than the Grognak axe? 150, 148. Barely. So what do I need to complete this? Well, not really complete this, because I would need the high level T51. I need basically one side. Where can I get armor? Oh, I know where I can get armor. In here. There's armor. Gonna get... Just see if I can get the rest of the T51 armor. I know you know, you get the full set of Raider power armor from Rose, but still. So I don't know what I'm going to be putting up instead of Fallout 76. Once that, you know, because I don't want, you know, that hack and stuff. I've been playing another game I used to play a lot, and someone took everything off of that. It's an MMO. It's very similar-ish to Fallout. Like, strangely similar, but also different. Oh, that's actually a pretty good two-handed melee weapon. A vampire's pitchfork? Well, for what level it is. 5, but... I don't know. Just... I wanted to make this whole, like, edited video about the game I might put up. I don't know. We'll see. I also wanted to do more with Call of Duty. I wanted to do, like, a blueprint review system, because, like, all the different blueprints that are in the game that, you know, like, basically make the guns different in a way. I wanted to, like, review them, because there's a couple people reviewing them, but, like, I don't think anybody's doing it the way, like, I would do it. Mutton chops. Just eat all of it. Does that heal me at all? No. Drink the whiskey. Open this. Man, this character has 4,000 caps. And all those presents on me. Gearhead. There we go. Do. Oh wow, I have 8 fusion cores on me? Jesus, I thought I had like 2. Go away. Ticks. Almost leveled up. There's power armor in a building this way. There usually is, unless someone took it. It's in like a hangar. There's just a random hangar in like the middle of a field. I know it's this way. I remember. This is where I got my first set of power armor during the beta. Because everybody else, they followed all the quests and went here, and then they went north, right? I was the only person who went south. I'm like, I'm going to that weird black zone. That looks cool. And I did. And I don't know if it was worth it or not. Because I didn't do any of the... Like, I didn't want to spoil myself during the beta and do all the quests then. Like, so I did do most of the quests. Like, I swear I was like level 25 before I started any of the quests. Well, any of the main quests. Because I wanted to do them co-op, like, because I had 4 friends who played this when it first came out. And, yeah, because I wanted to do the quest with them. I wanted to see, like, if the quest is different if you do it with friends. And it's not really different, but, yeah. It's not different at all, if you're wondering. I thought it might be different with friends. But no, Bethesda writes single-player stories. Like, a lot of this game, even though some of it tries to be multiplayer, like I said, you can... With the correct build, you can solo anything in this game. I've seen people solo the Imposter Sheep Squatch. So, people solo the raids. They're supposed to be raids, group content. Is that the side I need, the right, or do I need all the left stuff? Aha! There we go, full set T51. I can scrap the other T51 stuff I have, because I have, for some reason, a lot of it. Let's keep... Like... Okay, right arm gives 50, 45, 50. 45, 40... That's barely an increase. I'm just gonna keep this until max level. Because then I'll probably use the Ultra Sight one instead. Because you get that free set of Ultra Sight. Yeah. I think I said that right. Haha. It's all coming together. Now. Go away, Brad Roach. Now we need to get that. Stealth Boy. Is that the only place to get a Stealth Boy? Or is Stealth Boy just always spawn there? And luckily that guy has a camp there. I have to say, I really like the art on the Briscan. It's all... Like, I don't know. They have this, like, whole, like, vibe thing on with, like, all these cartoon weird characters. I really like it. Like, it'd make a good mural. It looks like a mural, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna go see what this guy has. If I can get up to his camp. He's in a weird spot. If I remember correctly, like, Deathclaws spawn here. And you can steal people's stuff, if you're wondering, from that. I don't think you get wanted. What the? What do you got? An anti-armor walking cane, useless. A Gatling. So these are all regular? Oh, that's not regular. That's okay, and not amazing. A level 50 Perfect Storm. I have one of those. A stock... Jesus, just script that. Like, wow, you do not have very good things. What about in the other one? No? Oh, you have things I would just script. Alright, well. Let's go forward, dawn to dawn.
No, really? I here for
I'm so lucky that I got every piece. Like, the helmets are usually the hardest to get for power armor sets in the wild. And yeah, I can't believe I found every piece that fast, because I knew I had, like, the torso and like the one side. I did not expect to find the helmet so easily in the power plant. And I know it's only level 30 stuff, but it should last me till max level. The only problem is going to be repairing it because I don't have the power armor workbench, so it's going to be... I'm going to have to go to a place that has it every time. Oh, hey, this is where, I think Rifle made his camp there. They had, like, a bunch of people make camps, like, all kind of close together in, like, a string. This is kind of cool. Don't you dare. I said don't you dare. I don't like how he doesn't hold it in two hands in power armor. Like, I don't know. It's just me, but I feel he should hold it in two hands. Like, when out of power armor. Because it looks like a one-handed weapon. See, it's two hands here. Whenever the first and third person animations don't line up, it annoys me. Fix this, Bethesda. Well, I got plenty of fusion cores. A lot more than I thought I had. Go! Best part of power armor. You can just fall off of everything. There we go. Who's shooting at me? No. Oh, an actual, like, yeah. Is yours? Oh, it's up there. I was like, where's that Mr. Gutsy? Oh, a Quantum, hello. Quantums are so good. You can do so much with them. Like, they're basically full heals. Or you can turn them into, Nuka Shine. Or you can turn them into a very powerful grenade. Like, Quantums are so useful. Okay, now... Okay, 15. Like, a lot of people, like with the alcohol DLC, I feel a lot of people have stopped using most of the stuff in there. Like, I love doing stuff with it. I think it's great. I love making all the different alcohols, doing all the stuff. I know people call you a food build for relying on chems and food and stuff like that, but it's in the game for a reason. They want you to use it. Just... Hackers are really tearing this game apart, and you know what it is? I'm betting it's people that just hate Bethesda. Like they're the ones doing it, because there's a certain subset of people, right? That hate that this game is multiplayer so much that they want it to fail. And you'll see them on YouTube. They'll make videos that, just about, like, how the game sucks. And it sucks a lot, and they keep saying it sucks. And yes, there is things about it. But then they'll also say false things. Like, things that aren't true about it, just to try and, like, spread misinformation. Like, I was watching, what was it, one guy? Like, he was saying that... I remember, it was like a couple months after the game came out. It was like 1 or 2 months. He's like, oh, Fallout 4 had this robust system where you could customize your gun however you want. It had all these attachments. He's saying, in Fallout 76, they removed all the attachments. You can't customize your guns at all. And he was just plain, just lying. And it annoyed me so much. Like, it like, just completely false information. Or I watched another guy where a guy was complaining about the lighting in the game, and he found like one glitch spot that he's like, look how bad the lighting is, and it was like one spot that was glitched. And it's just like the lighting's fine in this game, especially on a CRT. Like if you have a CRT, the lighting looks amazing. Because you know True Black. I mean, if you have a modern True Black, it looks great too. Ah. You know what they should do? When Wastelanders comes out? Scorched and Power Armor. Like, have like it, be all, like, mutated and stuff. Where, like, the crystals, like, the Power Armor is, like, covered in crystals. That would be a cool enemy. But that's the hire me. I'll tell you all types of cool stuff you get added. All the cool enemies and weapons. And, you know, add the dual wield animations from Skyrim, like and shields. That's what this game also needs, shields. Does it count? No, it doesn't count. I have to have it on. How about now? Aha. There we go. Like, so much cool stuff they could add to this game. What are you doing there, game? I have it on. Alright, fine, I'll get out of the power armor. Game, I have the veil on. You need, like, what? You need me to come in again, or? Oh, the game's lagging. Ho, it's lagging, boys and girls. Look at that, oh my god. Alright, let me try resetting the place. I'll just fast travel here. Speaking of the Bethesda haters, right? There's people that, you know, they just hate Bethesda Fallout games. You know, and say everything that, you know, every Fallout that's not Bethesda is like God to them. Like, this is the Lord's work, right? And they, like, never talk about the faults of any of them. But then, here's the funny thing. They always say, like, oh, 1, 2, and New Vegas are amazing. Then Fallout without Bethesda is the best thing ever. And it's like, then they just ignore the tactics and Brotherhood of Steel exists, where if you say, like, they'll say, oh, Bethesda's Fallout's not canon. Like, if you say Bethesda's Fallouts are not canon, then you are saying that Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is the last canonical Fallout, and that is the conclusion to the story. The entire story. Like, I'm not saying, you know, Bethesda's Fallouts are, you know, amazing. You know, there are things I don't like about them. I mean, especially Fallout 4. There's a lot I don't like about Fallout 4. Like, one of the main things I don't like about Fallout 4 is the lack of new enemy variety from Fallout 3. You're mainly fighting raiders, super mutants, Mirelurks, right? I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of new enemies. Like, obviously the Mirelurks are different, but they're still Mirelurks. Yeah, the super mutants are different. They're super mutant hounds, but they're still super mutants. And, yeah. See, that was always my problem with Fallout 4. And the building. Like, I just don't like the... I like the building. I don't like how much of it there is. Like, they should have had, like, one spot per faction. Or maybe two spots per faction. Like, oh, the Minutemen, you get Sanctuary Hills and Abernathy Farms. Or maybe the Starlight Drive-In. Three places per faction, right? And then, like, oh, well, the railroad likes this place and this place. So depending on which faction you go on, that's where you're going to build. And it was just too much building. Like, it felt like that was more of the game than... You know, than than gameplay or in quests. Yeah, there's mods that fix that. Like, there's a lot of quest mods you can download for Fallout 4. But you get what I mean. Oh, so my friend's been playing through Fallout 3, and it's his first time playing through Fallout 3, and he just bought all the DLCs, right? He's having a heck of a time because I don't think he built his character quite right, but he's struggling with Fallout 3. Not that Fallout 3 is an easy game. But, you know. Let's see. Blade of Bastet.
In combat, the Mistress of Mystery relied upon her speed, agility, and training in the martial arts, including the art of the sword. For many years, her favorite weapon was the Blade of Bastet, a legendary sword passed down from hero to hero across the ages. The time has come for you to earn your own.
Oh, it's been 36 minutes. Well, I'm gonna end it here, actually. Like, I didn't know I was going over 30 minutes.